the DM, Aaron, for the our group of disbursements, and we're continuing the Desert of Desolation, Season 2, The Oasis of the White
Oh,
Palm.
I forgot to change the title.
What? Oh no! Oh
Dun,
no, you
dun,
didn't!
dun.
The Oasis of the White Palm, going back to first edition. Um, we've got our host, our channel host, Michael Zarift, and his character today is Darilax, the
Pterodox.
Dragonborn
Darla.
Beautiful.
champion.
Yeah, Darlax is the big, strong fighter who's just very self-indulgent of himself.
Indeed. And then we've got Peter, and Peter is playing Muglug, the half-orc berserker.
Muglug smash.
He does. He smashes quite a lot, too. I sing many songs about smashing. Make it for Vampire Tales.
And we've got Jody here, and he's playing
Bro.
and he's a halfling bard.
Well, I'm a cook, but I've got skills. I'm a skilled cook, so yeah.
And then giving us our recap of last week, we've got Toby playing Hormir, the cleric.
Yep, Trickster Cleric of Timora, Tiefling.
Shirtless.
Long suffering with this party.
Why does your character look shirtless?
Because that profile picture is shirtless. I haven't had time to put armor on him yet.
That's when you roll out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, that's what Hormir looks like in the morning.
Because he did double duty in the harem when we were in the jail cell or something. Oh, wait, he was.
So, in our last adventures into the Desert of Desolation, Hormir received a message/vision from Timora, his god, as he had been left behind by the rest of the party as they ventured out towards the Oasis of the White Palm.
Yeah,
He was then teleported to a meeting with the sheikh of this oasis, who informed Hormir that his party were currently under his imprisonment for numerous reasons, mainly being very suspicious. So Hormir paid a not insignificant amount of money to have them broken free from prison. Well, not broken free, but let go for now. And I believe Fro and Daralax were given symbols that signify we are working for the sheikh to try and locate the missing bride-to-be of the sheikh's son. We also checked out the local tavern where a fight kicked off, and we helped put that fight to rest very quickly. Upon interviewing said peasants and such like who were arguing, we discovered that the sheikh's youngest son, Chorus, has some sort of plans to assassinate the sheikh and take control. And we can find him in the nearby, not temple, but there was a word for it. I didn't write it down.
Obelisk or
The
something?
Obelisk. Monolith.
Monolith.
I can't remember one of the two.
And Chorus meets at this monolith at midnight every evening, and they talk about a great one, some sort of jackal creature, sometimes called a set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that was the gist of your of what you've just discovered while interrogating a couple of the bar patrons. And as you do so, you're in the temple, the ancient temple, within the Sand Voyagers Guild compound, just past the bazaar from Hogan's Happy Hogan's Desert Igloo. And as you finish your interrogation, conveniently the guard, the sheik's guard roll up, and they say, "Oh," and Hogan's with them, and they say, "Oh, okay, here they are. Great." Hogan says, goes up to Muglug and says, "Oh, good job, good job. Hopefully you got everything you needed out of them. These men are here to wheel them away."
Wheel away, sir.
So they take and the guards are kind of like look at you. They're looking at each one of you. They're not sure who to look at, and they're looking at the snake that has them bound, and they're
Oh,
like,
yeah. Snake, come
Muglug
here.
flexes and points at Snake. Betcha over there.
So Snick comes back to Hormir, just kind of crawls over to him and lets him, and then releases the guys, and they tentatively move in again, looking at the snake, and
I'll turn him back into a staff and put the staff back into my belt loop.
oh,
Nothing
okay.
to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Just,
So they're like, okay, we'll take care of these. Good job. And they look over towards and they look again over towards Derelax, and they're like, they salute you, Derelax.
Derelax gives a proud salute and does the thing, and he just goes, "Ow,
So and once again, they're noticing your armor that you're wearing, realizing that you're one of the king's loyal operatives.
And I'm gonna inspect the troops. I'm just gonna walk over and just go, well, straight up, chest out, spears up.
You can hear Captain Custard just face palming inside your head.
Now these men are very bad men. They don't recognize the Sheik, and they have dishonored men who have sacrificed their lives bravely for them. So they are properly punished. Salute. Good day.
So they carry on out of the Sand Voyagers Guild compound.
Gosh, I was so hoping to look at one of them and go, Piles. Or that, or do the whole speech from Full Metal Jacket.
I think that whole speech from Full Metal Jacket is basically what was going on in your head back at the tavern. That was what the Captain Custard was giving you.
Oh, yeah. Your new name is Piles.
Muglug was just thinking how comfy his chair was.
That's right.
Yeah, it wasn't. You have it still. You can certainly set it up right here if you want. But we may want to. Oh, is Hogan still out there?
Hogan is still there, and he's saying, "Well, it's time to close up shop anyway. So thanks again, Muglug. We'll see you tomorrow."
Tomorrow, sir.
Possibly. We might have small delays depending on what happens tonight.
Well, I'll check on. Since I'm out, I'll go ahead and check on my usual bouncer. What's his name? I don't know what his name is. Chewy.
Chewy. Oh, yeah, I've heard lots about Chewy. He kind of goes,
I thought it was Bob. Bob the bouncer.
Was it Bob the bouncer? Okay.
Chewy's a backup bouncer.
We'll just call him Chewy Bob.
Chewy Bob.
There's actually two bouncers. See? It's just they don't get Chewy in there.
Well, his name's Bob, but his close friends call him Chewy.
Chewy.
Is that it?
So he says, "Well, I'll go check on Chewy." He says, and see how that soup that Fro made for him. Maybe it's helping him out. We'll see. and
If he's
we won't need
still
you
not
tomorrow.
well tomorrow,
Hmm?
bring him to me, and I'll be able to help him.
Okay.
Maybe we could help check on him right now if we're not too busy. I mean, how much time do we have?
How close is it to midnight? Would be the question.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say that out loud, but
I don't know if you had a druid in the party, maybe you could tell.
Are the stars out? It's out.
Yes, the stars are out. Yes.
There's Drew Better right there.
Muglug's right here.
And oh my God, look at that bright star over there. That's Parallax, isn't it?
So let's see. That's right. You did see the. You did read the inscription over here, right? And I did put it
Yeah.
in the chat window.
Right.
I, Martak, have laid up for you a great power and treasure for when you return to wrestle with the awakened evil. No man knows the time, but the place is set, not at White Palm, yet neither far from it. And then, let's see, where,
Muglug starts doing curls with his chair. Must stay fit.
As long as you're not trying to curl a chair into something else, bend it into a new shape or something.
Ooh, he then does handstands and then pushes his whole body up while on the chair.
Ooh. Is it a sturdy chair? We'll see. Technical chair.
Just balanced by one leg.
okay. So evidently I was supposed to put y'all up in these rooms, not inside Happy Hogan's. But whatever. Happy Hogan's is fine. Seems like all of y'all are working for him now.
Yeah, in some form or fashion, but
That's probably actually the real inn.
Yeah, I think this is the real inn.
where?
The one with all the cots.
Going with all the what?
Oh,
That's
Yeah, I'm not seeing
is
that.
it shift? Yeah, shift.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then over here is actually the place to wash clothes.
Ooh, jump in.
ooh, water weird. Oh.
Cowabunga, dude.
Well, you really did jump in, didn't you?
And that reminds me over
No,
here.
no, come back to me.
Or where?
Whatever you do not swallow the water.
Over here.
Of course not. It's red now after I jumped in.
Right. Talking of water, I need to go
Oh,
get a drink.
look, there's an eyeball floating by.
What?
So, let's see. Um,
So there's this thing we got to do at midnight. But first, we got to go take a bath. It's much better when you've had a bath.
over and then over here you see is the oh, sorry.
Hold on, I'm not.
So over there is the entrance to the actual Sand Voyagers. This whole thing is their compound, right? You know, this stolid and stately, the house of the Sand Voyagers Guild is against the southern wall of the compound. In the center of the building's northern wall are two huge double doors. They are shut.
I'm trying to remember who are the same Voyagers again.
They're the
They're
traders.
the ones that go. They're the ones that go dink 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 dink.
No, those are Jawas.
Oh,
So they're the ones that do all the caravans.
Right. So, Fro, would you like to? Oh, that voice is terrible. Fro, would you like to go there and talk with them about opening up a spice trade, or wait, aren't you a member of the Sand Voyagers?
No, I'm a member of the what was it again? Cisco Gypsy Tribe. Yes. But we've got one location for Sand Roots going. Yes, we could probably do more. So, the Spice Plus flow. But where are we going? Are we going over here? Is that what we're trying to talk about? You see, I'm clicking on the top right of the top of the Hogan's. Is that where we're trying to go? Or is that the stables?
Oh, the top of Hogan's or the stables?
North of Hogan's, I guess. Okay, so where are these double doors you're talking about? Are you talking about down at the bottom left corner? Southwest, I guess? I have no idea. I've got it on super zoom out, so I can't. I need a big little beacon. Where are you trying to go?
Oh, I
think
guess you're
that's the area
referring to
Alan's
over here.
talking.
Is that where you're pointing at, Michael, or Toby?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was pointing at,
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
funny.
which is the Sand Voyagers Guild House. Although I think Hormia would go with Hogan to go and check on this barman, see if he can do anything to help him feel better.
Yeah, I think Derlax, despite would try to get Muglug out of trouble, would go to help out this guy with.
Okay, so do y'all want to go check on the bouncer then?
Yeah.
Sounds good. That way I can take a background roll for a little while I refill my drink in real time. Okay. So you're yell very loudly if anything weird happens. I'll be right back in about a minute.
Okay. So, this is kind of the overview of the Oasis of the White Palm. Over here, and y'all can see the whole overview of the map of the White Palm, right?
Right.
Okay, so over here is the oasis itself. The I don't know why the map makes it look brown, but it's supposed to be blue water. Right? The actual White Palm is right there, from whence the town gets its name, and it's guarded. And in fact, the oasis itself is guarded. Hogan tells you that unless you've already got an arrangement worked out with the Sheik, the guards around the oasis will charge you 1 gold to refill your water skin, and 2 gold to allow your animal to drink. Here's a weird obelisk, or the monolith, or whatever it's called. That nobody knows what it is. The monolith, yeah. Nobody knows what that is.
Changed.
So where does the bouncer live? He lives in the refugee area, or?
Over here is a burned campsite, like the charred remains of a campsite.
Overwork.
He kind of glosses over that. Up here was the compound for the where the Sheik was, in that area, and that red and green surrounding, that actually is like some tape around the compound and all the tents. Evidently, and there's some guards every now and then that circle that perimeter and kind of tap the tape or the string. And
tape says police line do not cross.
it's for repelling bugs. You figure as much because it kind of gives off a faint odor when you get close to it.
And we know in the desert the bugs are not to be trifled with because of the size of men.
So, I'm gonna say over here in this area are basically where basically in all this open area to the east of the oasis itself is where all of the refugees are camped out. Um, all the new tents are. Um,
I'm gonna start talking about this for you over here.
and yeah, that's fine.
Keep going, keep. That is Pete. No, they're
Um,
just coming. These refugees just keep coming.
so he brings you back to the perimeter area of where the sheik is, and there's some of the tents there that some of the trusted civilians are also allowed to live there, as well as the sheik's guards, in camp. So he says, actually no, he's gonna take you back there specifically because that is where um, the cleric tent is, and that's where they're taking care of his sick bouncer.
Is this the guy we talked to the first time?
Indeed, it is. So y'all come back over here, and let's see if that worked. I don't know if that worked or not. If that brought y'all there. And it looks like the bouncer is doing a lot better. Um, the clerics they're saying we didn't have anything to do actually. We were preparing our prayers and busy meditating. Um, and that's when your niece Rose showed up with some soup, and he started drinking it, and it seemed to be very helpful to him.
Hmm. See me floating a couple inches above the ground.
And
Really?
you did roll a 24, right? If I recall.
Yeah, maybe it's just a myth. There wasn't anything else in the soup, was there?
You just used the ingredients that you had, and I'm taking it as you just rolled really good, man.
Yeah. So
I mean,
no
and a
strange
good soup
circumstances.
can heal you when you're sick. So,
Hey guys, let's have soup tonight for the campfire dinner.
Happy raises his eye and turns to you, and he says, "My chef Cookie said that you made that soup, right?"
Yes, I did. It starts singing a song of soup.
Pork, the pork, the pork, the pork.
Yeah, that's the one. See how it did. That was my song of soup.
So,
She says, ooh. That's a great song of soup. Did not understand the difference between pork and pork.
so he's asking you. So some of these ingredients that you've used and these spices and whatnot, um, in this soup, are these the ones that you're offering to sell to me if I sign a contract with you?
They're but a small portion of the spices we have access to. And we'll let you get in on the program a little bit at a time. You try this spice this week if you like it. And we add a new spice next week. So on and so on. It's like a Spice of the Week Club.
Nice. Very good then. Um, he says, "Okay then. Okay, Chewy, I'll expect you back at work tomorrow." And he says, "Yes, sir." And he says, and so as they turn to leave, he's telling you, okay, um, I'm definitely convinced now. I'll discuss with the Sand Voyagers Guild um, to see what it'll take to make sure that your
Yep.
shipments are part of the caravan.
Very,
He's,
very,
he's he says, but well, and then he kind of hesitates, and he says,
but
and so y'all are walking away from the tent. Yeah.
Can I just give the barman a once over and make sure he's just not feeling a bit better and then he's going to relapse in the morning or something?
Sure, go ahead. You gonna do a medicine check?
to
Yeah.
detect.
Indeed, he does look like he's a lot better. He did look like he was a little like there was something wrong with his stomach, or I don't know what it was. But he does look a lot better than um I mean he looks like he was feeling rough, but he's coming out of it.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll let the priests know if his condition gets worse to let me know, and I'll see what I can do.
okay. Um so then so Hogan, he's saying, well, it's just that
Yes.
I would go to
What is our home city? First,
I would go talk
the sheik.
to Tolnus Granicus, the leader of the Sand Voyagers Guild, but I haven't seen him in a few 10 day.
That's not good.
He says, I mean, I'm guessing he's okay, but because I just got uh, an order for some food stuff and supplies from him, a few days ago, but
But he's not in the caravan right now, or not in the Oasis.
well, I'm just saying I haven't seen him lately.
Well, we do have some other
So-
duties to do before we
So
return.
once I see him, I'll check on him tomorrow at the guild. I guess I haven't checked in lately. I'll check on him at the guild house tomorrow to discuss this, uh, and then I'll let you know how that goes.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm wondering if we should visit this guild ourselves, but I trust you're a better salesman than I am. Although that too.
Well, it would be good. It would be good for you to meet him.
Could we meet up together?
It's up to you.
I would prefer that. I mean, I don't want to be the foreigner barging in on the carrot oasis and just sticking my nose every which place. So we saw what that got us when we first started. And you look, and I'm glaringly at Daryl. I said that.
And Derelict, he goes, yes, but it was done beautifully horrible. He
There
just
was a
kisses
gleam
his
in your
muscle.
eyes. I do have to admit that. There was that gleam in your eyes. Yes.
He just kisses his muscle arm.
But yes, so you're saying tomorrow to visit the Sand Voyagers, or are you saying
Yeah,
this
tomorrow let's visit the Sand Voyagers Guild together. I'll introduce you. We'll go in the morning. I'll introduce you to him.
maybe best? I think we still have some stuff to do tonight, so maybe best to push it till the afternoon or that next day. That way you can do. Yeah,
I tell you what, then I'll check on him and I'll let you know because the igloo gets busy in the afternoon.
fair enough. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a good night's rest and be able to meet you in the morning. But things have been chaotic here lately.
Okay, so
We're back on the Great Plain.
So y'all leave the compound area, and
So is that rocky thing
not
in the center? Is that the oasis?
yeah, that's the oasis. So that you leave
The blackish thing between the oasis and the Sand Voyagers, is that the monument or obelisk? Or whatever?
it is, yes.
I was talking about the kind of smoke. I guess that's a short campfire to its right.
You're talking about this thing right here is the monolith. Yes.
I'm talking about over here.
Oh, that's a burned camp.
Wonder what's in the burned camp, y'all. Can we tell that it's? Did we pass by it, or we know it's there?
You can go by there. I mean, you're gonna wander over there.
I don't know. I'm asking the party if they want to be over there.
Yeah, but
I'm a small halfling. I don't.
I also
Hey, there's
maybe I don't know. Should we check out the refugees? May have heard my name somewhere I don't want them to hear them from, so I'm not sure if I want to see them.
No one cares about refugees. They got no money.
I think the burnt camp is more pertinent to our investigation than chatting to the refugees for now.
also the camp's between us and the refugees anyway. It's on the way.
So y'all go to the burning camp.
Camels-
Burned camp, I should say, not burning camp.
The camels are just treading lightly as we push them forward. No, they're like, sure, you must go there. You must.
Actually, y'all are. I'm assuming y'all are walking.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the scale here is 100 feet hex.
It's still a pretty big scale, but yeah. It's
But
like
I'm sure
half.
y'all are. I'm because your camels are stabled right inside the Sand Voyagers Guild. So
Yeah.
Probably safe for them there anyway. We know what happens to us in the desert. We can wander.
So Hogan's happy to veer you towards the camp. Do y'all have a light source? I mean, I know y'all do, but are y'all gonna bust out your light source since it's already after dark?
I think.
Probably a good idea. I mean,
Yeah, somebody should.
Some of us cannot see in the dark.
Oh yeah, I have a little drift globe, don't I? Wing.
Okay.
Everyone will be bringing the drift globe from the pyramid out.
So y'all managed to work your way there, and Hogan kind of guides you, and he's like, I'm not sure where y'all want to see that. But okay, we'll swing by there. It's on the way back to the.
How long has it been out?
How long has it been what?
Burned out?
I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, it's been several weeks, several 10 days.
Yep, looks burnt.
And yeah, you come along, and it's definitely the charred remains of an encampment. A sign warns outsiders of what happens to those who offend the Symbians.
Symbians?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it the
And,
people we encountered the other day, or no, today, or were heard about today?
The Symbians are the Air Lancers.
Oh.
And
Muglug starts investigating, and he picks up the sign. And he says, "Look what I found! A sign!" And he points at it with the words facing away from him, so he can't actually see the words.
Crow's like, it's a very good sign there. Why don't you?
Inside your head, Derelax, you hear Captain Custard say, "It was about a month ago. We discovered that some people here in this camp were actually Thune cultists, and we swiftly dealt with them."
And I whispered to Hormir, they were of the Thune.
Interesting.
Busily running around like trying to see what's on the right side of the sign.
And Muglock just keeps turning around. What?
So Happy says, well, this place is definitely not happy. Do we want to get back to the compound, or do y'all have other plans? Y'all seem like y'all are itching to be elsewhere.
We've got some investigations to do outside of town for now.
Mm.
If you'd like us to make sure you make it back to town before we head that way, I wouldn't object.
I appreciate it, my lad.
And Derelax, I just saw this. Derelax just goes, yeah, well, we should head back to the compound, and just looks at the guys. Carry me.
Nope.
Muglock just gives him a big pat in the back. Carry on.
So when they get back to the when you get back to the compound, he says, well, thank you again. I guess we'll see you inside later.
Yeah, we'll probably be back to sleep before the night's out.
Hopefully.
Were we told about the headless statue?
No.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what that headless statue is, to be honest with you.
Where's the headless statue?
Very top right of the map, I believe.
No, no.
Let's see.
Well, it looks like a statue with a head lying on the ground, so I think it's his headless statue.
It is indeed a headless statue.
Interesting. Well, we weren't told about it, so put it out of your mind.
Let's go to the obelisk.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see and have seen it if we didn't go by it. It's like easily 2,000 feet.
And I tell the party, shouldn't we hide in stealth before the cultists arrive?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Wouldn't
this
be a
stuff
bad
like?
idea.
Oh, you mean this thing? I'm not.
Remember, if you've got disadvantage to roll twice.
What? What's that?
You all get past without a trace. You get a plus 10 to stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I also have to roll at disadvantage because I'm wearing plate.
Well, hang on. Hang on.
So we're going to get that.
There you go, Darlax.
There you go. So it's a straight roll.
Straight roll.
Straight roll plus 10.
All right. Oh. So, 26, not bad.
So Hormir, Derelax, and Fro are all stealthily walking up. Meanwhile, what is?
Okay.
Oh, and P2, yeah, P2.
So,
You had the bright idea of putting on cultist cloaks to blend in with the surroundings.
Haven't found any, so
I'm assuming if we're stealthing, we don't have our torches out.
I'd imagine we'd have the drift glow like further back behind us, so we're like just on the edge of the dim light, maybe. If that works.
So we could do that.
who doesn't see in the dark?
I do not.
So, Derelax and Foe, right?
Right. If we have a short or long rest in all this, that's the bar fight.
No. Okay, so y'all get to the obelisk or the monolith, and let's see where am I at here?
All like, I remember what the dimensions are in 2001. 2x4 outlets or something.
Let me just look on here. In the center of several screening palm trees, there's a 20-foot tall by 7-foot square monolith that towers up from the sands. The writings on its surface in the old alphabet are nearly obscured by time and weather.
Yeah. We moving in, guys. I'm asking this of Mugmug and Derelict, or where we some Derelicts. Are we moving in?
I think we should move in if we don't see any cultists surrounding it. If not, we're just going to touch and mess with it until something happens.
So tell me again what y'all are doing.
I guess we're slowly creeping towards the obelisk to see if we can get a good read on the writing. Brian, I don't know about Derelict. He might be like just marching straight up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go up to it to try to read the writing.
Do I see anybody around the area?
I don't know. Do you?
All right, let's find out.
Perception. Investigation. What is it? He thinks that there might be some people around here, but he can't figure out where to. Or his senses deceive him.
So Pete, there are tracks going all around, up and down. There's no people use this as a shortcut sometimes, I guess, between the compound and the Sheik's area. So it's hard to tell if there's any specific tracks.
And there's no tracks that don't go directly north or south.
They sort of almost look like they lead to the monolith, and they circle the monolith, and then they're going north and south.
But no east and west.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, if there are, there's a few, but not a lot.
Ooh, the few. Follow those ones.
Unless somebody's going to stop me since I don't see anything. I'm going to go mess with the monolith.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you going with
So,
them?
you remember, this is a first edition module, right? Do you remember what elemental evil you like?
If you paint it red and white stripes,
It'll be Christmas. It'll have Oasis of the Christmas bomb.
Okay, so you're going up to the monolith.
Unless somebody stops me, but I'm assuming nobody is. So
nope.
Like, yep. No shake here. No danger of being thrown in jail. Go ahead. You're a tough fighter.
Making sure. Okay. So you go up to the monolith. Nobody else is accompanying you, though. Either is what I'm hearing.
pretty much.
I'm keeping you covered. I'm keeping you covered with my bow and my spells.
Like I can just see Daryl actually saying, "Oh, it's well to have friends." Reminds me of Spinneret. Oh, good times, good times. No, they always have my back.
Mugwug's following tracks.
We're following tracks. Fro is keeping Derelicts covered with spells and over.
You
Horny
are
is just
noticing.
keeping an eye out on the outside around us to see if anyone's coming in after us. Because, like, we're around this thing now. I'm keeping an eye out for anyone coming towards us from the outside.
You do see the occasional person going by, like over here. Like they're either walking towards the nomad camps from the compound, or from up,
Yeah.
from this area. You do occasionally see a few people that seem to be coming from the oasis itself, back to the Sand Voyagers camp, as well as to the. So there is light traffic. It's not heavy. Um, I mean, so there are people walking by in the distance. It's few and far between though, because it's so late. It's in the evening.
That is pretty dark outside of
It
the
is
drift
fairly
boat.
dark, yeah.
Yeah.
You do
Go
see a
ahead.
couple of drow like walking between the Sand Voyagers compound and the oasis. And I only point that out because it's nighttime, so now they're
Yeah.
out.
Hmm.
Ooh, do we have any cultist robes?
No.
We might soon, no? So anyway, realizing that Derelict is blind as I am in the dark, I'm gonna go
So
and
Derelax, yeah, you don't see shit because you can't see in the dark unless you're gonna light a torch or something.
or yell. But I'm actually gonna start minging towards Derelict with the drift boat and say, wait,
Oh,
Derelict,
so
you
are
need
you
this.
bringing the Griff Gold then, Fro?
Sure. What the heck?
And you're accompanying Derelax?
Yeah, but I had like 10 feet behind him.
Okay, so Derelax, there is again some large writing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Because it's so dark.
Oh. Arcana. Oh, there it is.
This ought to be good, boys and girls. This is why our offenders do not do mage stuff.
Oh, come on.
And
No, even funnier.
It's
Bro can't
twos.
use his luck because 2 twos.
Exactly.
so Derelict's just like touching the monolith and it falls.
I can just see Derelict going, it's okay, Spinnerhead. We're going to be together finally. As the thing just smushes him.
Yeah, so what you're doing is you're trying to read the writing and you're trying to, here, let me just sort of clean it off a little bit. And you realize that you basically rubbed off the inscription.
Is it on my arm?
No.
Because I was
It's
going to
forever gone
say,
now.
what does this say, Homer?
Well, he's about 40 foot away in a bush, keeping an eye out.
So yeah, it's gone forever. Derelict is just gonna keep touching everything until something happens.
So I guess I've gotten up to the monolith by now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Brought some kind of situation. Nothing there. All rubbed away.
You have your light source with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try to read it.
Is that Arcana?
Yep.
With disadvantage or no?
No.
How about an 11?
Um.
I have to pick some dragon scales off the monolith. to make
So
Right.
some of it is rubbed off, but what you can tell is it says it's this oasis blank belongs to all who enter. And then blank.
And below it says, except Darlax.
And as you're reading this, y'all do notice some people coming up. And they start to walk slowly as they notice you.
Walk slowly.
Hmm?
Can I roll a perception check?
No, I'm telling you what you're seeing is, and this is what Hormir is
Well, I
noticing.
mean, can I tell who they are, what race they are, what?
No, no, you have no. It's dark. You can't see squat, right? Except for the light source that's right in front of you. I'm talking about in the distance, Hormir and possibly Muglug. You notice some guys that start to meander away now because once they see that you're not leaving.
Muglug start following them.
Okay.
Um,
Hormir would signal at Fro and Daralax and be like, get to somewhere you can hide, like pointing at the bushes and trees.
Derlax is going to climb a tree and hide in it.
Okay, athletics check.
Oh, that's something I'm actually good at. Since he says that something goes horribly wrong.
Two.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for more twos here.
Got any twos?
Nope, you stole them all.
Okay, so can I do a quick investigation around the base of the monolith, see if there's any weird things on it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice a secret door on the north side of the monolith.
Ooh, interesting. File that away for future, and then I'll stealth away. I don't know if I have the, what is it?
It lasts for an hour concentration, but I believe you have to be within 30 feet of me. Yeah.
I don't know if we are or not. We haven't really scaled it, so.
So, okay, so Muglug is following the two guys, and they're heading north. The rest of y'all are doing what? Hiding in the trees near the monolith?
Yeah.
I'm hiding
Hormir?
in a tree.
Yeah, I'm hiding as well.
Okay.
Hiding was closely convenient, which is probably the backside of the monolith, given out of rule. Unless Hormir's next to me.
I'll move up next to Fro and Daralax, so they're both within the 30 feet.
All right.
Okay. So,
Like scarabs.
they stop and they once they realize that Muglug is on their tail.
Don't. I thought it's stealthy.
You're not near Hormir. Don't.
So let's see.
How do you like the Minecraft pose? Like a little bolt of energy. Except it's got poison on it. Anti-energy.
Let's see. Hold on.
Is this where Aaron's trying to find the villain in the list of monsters in the world 20 or something?
Mm-hmm.
This is where he pulls out two elder dragons.
No, just two drow who are like high-level magicians or something.
Two Trider.
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Wait. Everyone's favorite monster. It's the Tarrasque.
Yes, two Tarrasques. Not just one, two.
But
I thought it was a unique.
This would just be so you gotta have them in falls.
It's cloned. It was cloned.
Yeah, I was about to say it was cloned magically, and I'd just go, well, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Or it's somehow a super high level spellcaster and had a simulacrum.
Ooh.
It's a lot of
Tasty.
snow, though.
Basically, this is where Muglug gets to show his prowess as a gladiator outside of the ring. You go, Muglug. Fight them well. We'll cheer you on from over here. In fact, that'll be my bardic inspiration for you on your next turn. You have to be a certain distance from me.
Yeah, I haven't got any messaging spells. It's really annoying.
Yeah, you have to get within 60 feet for me to inspire you. Basically, just gotta.
So
Orbs.
let's figure out where y'all are gonna be. Let's put y'all.
Putting the party turns into the murder hobo party because they're in initiative. Or on the attack map.
Okay, so are y'all seeing the desert?
Yep.
Area. Okay.
Nothing's architect.
Let's do this. Let's.
Well, there we are. Okay, so you want us to do the initiative then?
I just did it because I figured, hey, why not?
It's instead we've just went and switched to murder hobo mode. Not gonna murder many hobos that way. Or we're safe as now. What's yours?
I don't have Snack out at the moment, so I'll take him away.
Okay.
I look at during this whole time this is happening, I think Hormir and Fro and I are having this conversation about our dead teammates. I think Goyrin was a very good person.
Hey, what? What?
Just a dead teammate or something.
Oh,
Okay.
poor Garlax. I knew him so well.
All right, so they stop. They turn around.
Just other anything.
And let's see. They're gonna spread out. And let's see, what else do they got? Let me try this. Here we go. Okay. Who's first? They are first, right? You didn't get any advantage on
No.
initiative or anything, huh? All right, so they pull out their weapons.
Oh,
And
they do first, John. They do first.
they're aiming at Muglug because they don't see the rest of y'all. The rest of y'all are in the trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they both pull out their heavy crossbow.
First one hits.
8 piercing. And who's next?
It is Hormir. I don't know what to do because it's a weird situation.
I did see a bolt go to the.
How far away can Sneck be?
Not that far.
Okay.
Just checking something. Hormir is going to try his luck, as his wont to do most of the time. And I think in range. Oh yeah, they're both in range. I will fire at this one. This one with my light crossbow at disadvantage.
Okay. Actually, they would have disadvantage too because it is dark. So let me make those rolls again.
Make the second
The
roll.
second one, or at least that 20. Let me roll for that 20.
Nice.
So there you go, Muglug. No damage.
The bolt goes into the sand at your feet.
Oh, they could have dark vision.
They could, but they don't.
Then how'd they see me?
Well, they have disadvantage, right? They see
Oh.
you, but they have disadvantage on their attack rolls.
No, how'd they spot me while I was sneaking?
Oh, they were speeding up. I'm assuming that you were having to speed up to.
Okay.
That's 4 minutes ago. Took a shot with the crossbow, completely whiffed.
Okay.
After me.
Yep, that's you, foe.
Oh, look at that. Ain't that cute? Oh, shucks. Okay.
Can you even see them, folks?
He might not be able to. I mean, it's going to be disadvantage for him as well.
Well, I was trying to throw up a hypnotic pattern over there. So, will that be? I mean, that's I don't know how vocal Bugwood was. Maybe I could just move up. And, why is he screaming at us? So yeah, I'll do that. I'll move. I'll do a dash, and I'll figure out how far I need to. There. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna get right over there. Okay. Dashing through the snow, and one more sentence. After Mugwug I go, hoping he won't die today. Oh, and I'll inspire Mugwug because I'm next to him. Yay. There you go, Mugwug. Have an inspiration.
Sure.
You heard the song, right? You want me to sing the song again?
So that was a dash and a bonus action bardic inspiration.
Right.
Okay, Muglug, you're up.
And I guess, well, I don't know if the driftwood moves that fast, but it's moving towards us. I need to drop the driftwood in there.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're carrying the driftlope until you say otherwise. Until you
Okay.
need a free hand.
So we're in the light now.
Oh, that'll make it easy for them to see you. That's great.
Hmm.
I appreciate that.
I need a better way of doing this.
Can I cover the driftwood until I need it? Or is it an action to get in the light and an action to get in the dark? What is that? I didn't have a light around here.
He's trying to
I'll
figure
just
out
get
how far
my
he can go.
distance, yeah.
No. So what is a driftwood sign? Let's see. Which one's it? Agatella? No, it doesn't say. 30 feet for a driftwood? Is that right, or is it 30, 60?
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I am going to Muglug's going to rage and frenzy. And he is going to throw 2 hand axes.
Okay, that's a 30-foot radius.
Don't think they get the +2. Yeah, it's melee attack, so it does not include the +2. I probably need disadvantage on those, don't I? I'm reckless, so I have normal attack.
So that was a 20 and 21 at which guy? This guy? The north guy?
Yeah, just this upper one here.
This upper one? Whatever. I mean, I don't know which way. I'm assuming north is the direction they're in, so that's not going to help. But I've got
One by
orientation all backwards here. So that guy, yeah, those both will hit. And that's 10 total.
10 total.
Inspiration.
And I'm assuming I can't throw a third.
Is it 2 attacks?
So I technically have 3 attacks.
I don't think you
But
can because you've.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can't just pull out another axe and throw it. So.
Yeah. But Jody was telling you have combat inspiration if you want to add the damage. If you want to use that and add the damage.
Yeah, actually, why not? Is it D8?
Yeah.
Since I probably don't need it for my hit. So 16 points damage total. Or 6 more. Why can't I delete my own key square? That is weird. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Derelax, you're up. Is that little square anything? You want me to delete it?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from.
All right.
Well, I realize from this distance, I really can't do anything. So I'm probably going to slide down the tree and make a mad dash towards my lug. So that would be...
Step into the light. Or step away from the light. Whichever one you think would be better for you.
Yeah, he'll be blind. He won't be able to see a thing. He's running into the darkness. I run into the darkness.
I think that may be 60 feet. Can't tell because...
Good. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to park when you use like the founder to make.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Did we skip over Toby?
No.
No, I went first in the round after the bad guys.
Okay.
I just didn't move on my turn.
I see. All right. So now it's the bad guys.
And they do not have disadvantage to hit me.
They can see something moving and swinging and gyrating, possibly in the dark.
Oh, so they do not have disadvantage. So it's a straight roll is what you're saying?
Straight rolls. Yep. Unless they can see me, then they get advantage.
No, the is
No,
behind.
they don't. Well,
Both miss.
So you've got how much? This is the
30.
light
Yeah.
spell?
Yeah, it's 30 feet from me. You want me to adjust it?
It's 30 bright, 30 dim, right?
Okay, then I can do the dim one then.
I don't know. Is it 30 or is it 40-20?
Yeah, find the stats. That'll be a 30-30.
So I don't know if the light's illuminating me. It might give him normal or give him advantage on me.
Light. So the light spell. The light spell is what?
Was that
Or daylight, I believe.
I'm assuming he did light and not daylight.
right? Can I do both?
It's 2020.
2020. Okay, I'll change it up.
Either way, I think that's a no.
And these guys are traveling without lights on, right?
Right, yeah.
Interesting. People who can't see in the dark traveling without lights.
Oh, they know the way, right? You know the way. Well. So, were those both misses?
Yes, they were.
Okay. Let's see.
There you go. Better?
Okay, Hormir.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to hop down out of the tree and move 30. Which should then... Oh, he's just in range.
Oh boy.
20 to hit
Will hit.
with disadvantage.
Timora.
That's 12 radiant damage
Okay.
on the bottom dude, and advantage on the next attack that goes at him before the end of my next turn.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, I haven't really got a bonus action to use, so.
All right, foe. You're up.
Move it into place. So, this is a hypnotic pattern.
And so it's
I believe DC 14. Because I'm not a murder hobo like some people.
Actually, I couldn't have done a third attack last round anyways. I keep forgetting I can only do my my frenzy after the first round.
So yeah, wisdom saves. Nice.
all right.
Okay. Guys, I think I stunned him,
They are stunned.
and I'm telling it to the next people so they don't try to attack.
Muglug, you're up.
Tie them up, tie them up. I think I've got them distracted.
So I think I could do this. I have 40 movement, so that should be less than 80. 70. Yeah, that should be good. Muglug's going to a full charge up to here.
Don't do it. Oh, you're in a rage, aren't you? Oh, you're netting him. Okay.
You have advantage on that roll.
Yeah.
Yes. Not that I think I need it, but So I net the one near me.
All right, he's in a net.
Does that technically count as attacking?
It doesn't really do damage, right?
No.
It's still a thrown weapon attack, though, isn't it? To throw the net over them.
But it doesn't do damage. That's the thing. The spell is only by damage.
It says if it takes any damage. He didn't take any damage.
No,
Okay.
that wasn't what I was talking for. I was talking for my rage.
No. Oh. Deep interpretation there. Pretty got him in netted at least.
Well, the net is a range attack, isn't it?
I believe so.
Is a net a
It
range?
is a ranged attack.
Melee or range, depending on how far away you are, I believe.
Well, rage I don't think matters if you're ranged or not.
Yeah. Oh, really?
As long as you do a melee weapon attack.
So net is a martial ranged weapon. It's not a melee weapon. So
Oh, okay.
rage doesn't apply.
I would have moved to.
So no, I was just saying for rage. For rage, if it ends if you're knocked unconscious or your turn ends and you haven't attacked or taken damage since your last turn.
But we mean that the rage damage wouldn't have kicked in because it was a ranged weapon attack.
Oh yeah. The rage damage. I was more worried about my rage kicking out as I'm not raged anymore because I wasn't attacking.
Mm-hmm.
That's still an attack, though, even though it doesn't do damage.
That's what I was thinking. It's still attack, it's just not
exactly.
doing damage.
But if you've got a second attack, you could use the rest of your movement and attack the other one. If you've got
no, I did a full run, so I used my action. Was that a bonus action? Full run is your action, right? Yeah. So I used my movement and my action to move, and then I used my bonus action to throw the net.
And how is that a bonus action? How do you get to throw it?
Because of my frenzy. Let me pop that up. It does not specifically say you have to have done an attack action for it to use it.
But it does say it has to be a melee weapon attack.
Oh. Does it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I don't net him. Damn it. I could always chair him.
You could
chair him and knock it out.
You could, but he's done now. I mean.
Yeah, but doesn't he get to save every turn or something?
No.
No? Okay.
But I have pattern's a little better than like sleep or some of this other lower level spells.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't get a save. It's just a
It's only-
concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. I'm showing him cool tracers in the air.
So as long as they don't take damage,
Okay.
Yeah.
then
I guess
you
I'll
can bind them.
just have to let my rage expire then.
Yeah, and you can bind him instead next round.
Right.
So okay, so you've got these guys incapacitated.
Right.
Now what are y'all gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna let the guys tie them up so that we can subject them to half-like interrogations. Give them really tasty soup and see if they'll like the spill the beans.
That's one thing I forgot to buy. I usually get one.
What?
Manacles. I usually buy manacles.
Oh, hang on a second. Hormia has a set in his bag.
Okay,
He'll pass
so
Muglook the manacles to tie one of them up, and he'll use his rope on the other one.
Maniple?
so now what are y'all gonna do now you've got them bound up?
Oh, I don't know why they decided to start attacking us. You know, of course, we don't want them yelling at the top of their lungs. I don't know. Maybe we might have to.
Well, they're charmed, right?
Well, right now they are. Yeah, for a minute.
For a minute, right? We should be able to get a couple questions out of them in 1 minute, shouldn't we?
No, the charm means they're incapacitated.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're distracted by the cool tracers. And
Yeah.
It's like I should found a way of getting them to taste the mushrooms without even giving them mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, family show.
I thought we were going to be able to question them while they're charmed.
You can question them, but they won't be charmed.
Yeah, we can wake them up after we got them bound and stuff. That's fine. Then we can wake them up. But then the question is, do we trust them to be silent?
Probably best we don't do this where there's foot traffic. Probably best to drag them back by the monolith and hide
You guys
around there somewhere. Keep them
There's a
quiet.
secret door in the base of the monolith.
Oh, so we don't have to sacrifice them to the monolith.
Not sacrificing anyone, Daralax.
Yeah. Exit murder hobo
Are
mode.
you
Exit-
sure?
Calm down, guys. No gladiator.
Maybe
in
that
here.
was part of the inscription that Derelax accidentally rubbed off.
Everyone's safe to enter here to be murdered.
Provide a
Oh,
sacrifice.
by chance, do I have a piece of paper?
No,
Okay.
not unless you have it in your paper
In
is
your
an
inventory.
item in the PHB. So if you did not purchase any parchment at
And I've
any
got a
of
map
the-
of my hometown, but you're not getting that because it's special to me.
The only writing material I've got on me is my prayer book, which you are not having.
I'm checking to see if I have anything else I can throw at you.
By chance, is Mugleg bald?
He's got mohawk, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a chance that I can do a hard imprint of what was rubbed off on someone's head?
But it's all blurred on your rubbings, isn't it? I don't know.
What are you gonna do
Yeah.
an imprint of?
Oh,
It's not-
the etchings of that I rubbed off.
No, you rub them away. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so they're not stuck on my arm or something.
No.
No, you just got ink stains on your arm, man. Or something. You got something on your arm. I don't know.
Basically, it crumbled away because you were trying to rub it off. You were trying to dust it off, and
Was it like embossed lettering or whatever? Kind of
yeah,
like little rings?
yeah, basically. Yeah.
Man, you broke the monolith.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be bad cop.
Are you?
I'm going to ask him a bunch of questions, but I ask him questions in Orcish.
Okay.
I'll be good cop. I'll talk in Draconic.
I have no clue what we're trying to ask him.
So I'll say it loud and intimidatingly.
Yes. But since I'm doing bad cop, you're doing good cop, wouldn't you be loud and soothing or something?
See, I'm working on the soup to give these guys to get them to talk a little bit.
Oh, so Fro is going to be good cop. So it's bad cop, good cop.
Yeah, sure. I don't know about more.
This is where I'd like to do a intimidation strength.
Right. Oh, that's made so good this time.
You can do an intimidation strength. Just give me a strength roll, and then add if you're proficient.
I am.
Okay, so these guys, so the spell starts to wear off. They're looking around. They're more aware of what's going on now, and they see the both of you flexing.
And
You see me
You're
coming at
talking
them with a,
gibberish.
yeah, I'm yelling in Draconic. He's yelling in Orcish.
and I'm coming at them with this bowl of some green stew or whatever it seems. Split pea and ham soup, yeah.
They're just looking and watching at the two of y'all. They're looking at Fro, offering them food. One of them, they realize that they're bound. One of them kind of squirms and digs out a copper piece and turns and kind of like gestures towards you, Fro, like, yes, please, I'll take one.
Where did you get that car piece?
Huh?
Where'd you get that copper piece from again?
He reached
We haven't
out
searched
behind
it.
somewhere in his robe somewhere, and
Oh, okay.
We haven't searched these guys yet, have we?
then the other one yells out, 1 silver on the Dragonborn.
I'm looking at the copper piece of disdain and going, man, I know it's kind of lumpy and stuff. It's good stuff. I take a taste of my soup.
And I'm like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? But I'm saying it in Orcish.
And they're like, he says, no. He says the copper piece is for you to get out of the way. I'm trying to see who's gonna win between this Dragonborn and the half orc.
So I'll take a copper and the silver and both and put them in the little pile. And okay.
So they're like, man, this is way better than church.
Cormier's going to step forward and talk to them in common. And say,
Okay.
speaking of your church, how lucky are you feeling today?
Pretty lucky. Okay, a gold on the Dragonborn.
Excellent. And I'll take that and I'll just start flipping it, catching it, flipping it, catching it, just checking it every time. But we want to know more about your church and what we can expect when we enter.
I pick him up by the ankle and start shaking him, see if more money falls out.
I'll need an athletics check from you.
Oh boy.
Oh!
You basically just bop him on his head. And he's like, oh, okay, fine, look. You want our worship robes? They're here. And kind of reaches over again, tugs under, like, oh, hold on, wait.
No, don't even try.
Butt flossing. Wedgie.
No, you're not happening.
Here you go.
Just want to know more about the interior.
I want to shake the guy and see how much money comes out.
Oh boy.
Another athletics check, please. He's not quite as hit in the head as hard as Muglugs, but he's like, okay, geez, you can have my worship robes too. Don't forget the hood, okay?
All right, sounds fair. We can do this. Yes.
I'm going to look at Muglug and start talking Draconic and look like I'm saying something very intimidating.
So sit down.
And yeah. Oh wait, I don't have that. Or would that count as a trinket or something?
I'm gonna sit down between the two of them with a bowl in my hand and a spoon, and I'm gonna be like, "Good for you."
I'm gonna look at the guys. I'm gonna look at say something Draconic to Muglug as I look back to Muglug. And I look back at the guys, and I pull out a piece of cloth and make a bib, and pull out a fork and look straight at the guys.
And I look at Darlax and I say in Orcish, "Oh, Darlax, I knew him so well."
They look back at Hormir, because Hormir is the only one that's been talking to them that's making any sense.
Yeah, my
Right.
friends are getting hungry and I'm getting impatient. Fast.
It's like, look, just take our robes. You'll fit in. Just, put the hood over. And make sure you use the word to get past the door. Say, open in the name of the Great One.
Open in the name of the Great One.
He says, and then this rough-looking dude will open the door for you.
Open Muglug? I figured Darlax goes,
Please, can
"Open
we go
Darlax?"
now?
Not yet. This is A, too much fun, and B, I still want to know more.
Yeah, who is this Great One anyway?
Should we hang him from a tree?
It's the one we worship.
Derelict takes a piece of rope as he hears hanging in a tree and starts making a noose.
And I'm like,
So-
oh, bye. Oh, bye.
Nope, don't know who this great one is.
Let me try a religion check, which I'm probably going to fail.
Nope, don't know who this great one is. Must not be so great.
So they tell you, okay, look. He's like, you forgot to tell him how to close the door. That's right. You got to make sure you close the door behind you if you don't want to invoke suspicion. So you got to say close in the name of the Great One. And then the rough dude will close the door.
Okay, and how suspicious would they be if two members in the robes came in with two fresh meats?
You wouldn't want them to go in without robes. Everybody there has got robes.
Let's see. I got the disguise kit, don't I?
Derelict says in Draconics, send 2 smart ones.
Oh, but he's trying to send me an Ormir. Yes, I do have a disguise kit.
To outside? No. I've
What's
got a
that now?
plan for that. I think what else Hormir would ask them.
I don't know. Could I pull off a disguise with my disguise kit? As if I was in the robes or something?
I think me and you should be fine disguising ourselves. It's Daralax and Muglug I fear for.
I'm trying to find what the disguise kit would be under, if anything. This would be.
So, how soon till it all kicks off, you two? I'm talking to the 2 prisoners.
Well, services are about to start.
Okay.
You better hurry off.
Excellent. Is it possible to knock them both out?
Sure.
Oh, Muglug do that.
Yeah, Derelict and Muglug. Derelict picks up one, and Muglug picks up one, and they just mash them together.
Soft side.
Soft side.
Cushion side.
Cushion side. You knock them the F out.
Drag them to some undergrowth, get them out of sight.
All right.
Yeah.
So who's
And
putting the robes on?
I guess with Ormir and I don't know. Sure, we'll go in.
I thought
Alright,
you
I
had
was gonna
disguised self.
I do have a disguise stuff. So, Ormir, and which one of you two wants to do it? I'll go there first.
Okay, here's an important question, and think hard on this. Which one of us is less likely to mess it up?
Lovely.
It sounds like a challenge, Pete.
Ooh, challenge. I've already rolled my disguise kit.
Did you? Oh,
He rolled a 9 and says you better give him the robes.
Yeah.
Muglug
Give
just
Muglug and
looks,
Daralax the
You rolled
robes.
a-
Muglug puts on fake glasses with a mustache and nose.
What's
Give the
funny?
robes.
What's funny about that is a dragonborn wouldn't have any facial hair.
Yeah. We give Daralax and Muglug the robes. My clothes won't matter. I can make them appear like they're robes. It's just your robes, though, that we're going to need to sort.
He's a hobbit.
Yeah.
Just let him go under Muglug.
Yeah.
Between Muglug's legs.
And I could just really see Fro coming out going, I have seen things.
I have smelt things.
Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, sounds good. Let's do this. Open in the name of the Great One.
all the name of the Great
Oh
One.
no!
How's that?
He's like, close the name of the Great One.
Close it! Close it! Close it in the name of all that is holy.
I know why they call it the Great One.
Oh, you'll know.
All right, so who have we got here? We've got Hormier.
And I'm going to make myself look like one of the guys we just knocked out.
We've got Derelax. We've got Fro.
And I guess I have the
Muglug.
or like put away right now. No drift club light.
Okay.
Close in the name of the Great Old One. Of the Great One.
The steps
Great Old
down
One.
from the monolith descend 70 feet to a 30-foot long passageway carved from the stone. This passageway ends at a stone door. Drawn on the door is the image of an evil jackal on the shoulders of men. A jackal head on the shoulders of a man. The eyes are sinister red points of light.
Have we already so the door opened when we said open in the name of the Great One? Or is this
Did y'all get up to the
Door. Not yet.
door?
not sure why there's a
Oh, there are. Hold on. Sorry. There are a couple of dudes here.
No.
Don't leave, Fro. You're still under the covers.
So, yeah, they're hanging out. They're just sort of like, services are about to start. Shh.
Okay.
But make sure you yell so that way the door can open.
Open in the name of the Great One.
That's not yelling.
Yeah, I can't yell in my flat. It's 2:30 a.m. I'll wake up my neighbors.
Okay, so the door.
What was my English time difference?
So, yeah, this is a thick stone door. And as soon as you say open in the name of the Great One, you hear somebody go, I hate my afterlife. And then you hear cring, 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 and the door in front of you starts to open. And let's see.
Muglug now wants to have a conversation with the door.
Let's see.
Oh, wait.
Let's see. You go into here, and you see a zombie turning the crank on the door. And
Yes, Max doesn't see it.
let's
Close
see.
it.
Say that again.
Close in the name of the Great One.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to yell. Jing, 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 jing. He starts operating the door again to close the stone door.
Let's move on past, check out what's ahead of us.
And then he just kind of is like, excuse me, I'm trying to get back to my area. He kind of just disappears under there.
What's that, gravel or something like that?
It's like a
Curtain or something?
Pegs and hooks were mounted on the north and south walls.
We must have to go in naked.
And then
Muglug
he
starts
says,
undressing.
and then he
No,
says,
Muglock.
the zombie says, "Okay, Sam, you're next. I got this last one. You're gonna have to go out there and man the door." Fine, Ralph. And so a different zombie kind of emerges from the darkness.
I'd be happy for you to call it Sam and Dean.
Well, there's more zombies in there, so one of them is named Dean.
Okay.
Hooks on the walls. Any robes on the hooks?
So you hear, I'm guessing, yeah, like you put your clothes and you there might be some robes on hooks, yeah.
Grab one of those for throw and pass it down.
All right.
Hopefully these zombies aren't too observant.
He's still kind of a midget, but yeah.
Better than nothing.
So let's see. You can kind of hear. Okay. So yeah, you got your robes on. And then this area, it's kind of, I guess these are lights, kind of torches around the area. So be careful here. This wall, the walls of this room are painted to depict terrible creatures marching to war. In the middle of the floor are 3 wading pools 3 feet wide by 15 feet long by 6 inches deep. Lying east to west, the northernmost pool holds a perfumed, transparent liquid with a green tinge. The middle pool contains a deep red liquid, and the southernmost pool contains a clear liquid.
Interesting. And do I see anything the statue beyond or anything to indicate why it would be like this? Or to get in the Arcana? Yes. Like, what are these magical pools?
You tell me, man.
No, I'm trying. 7 are not regular Arcana. So far, I don't think so.
21 Arcana.
Yeah.
Is it a cleansing ritual, you think? Oh.
Well, maybe you should do a religion check instead of a.
Oh, he did Arcana. Oh, okay, try to religion.
Even better, yeah. Or well, just as good as the Arcana. Indeed, they are part of a cleansing ritual that you'll have to go through here.
Let's see.
Did we get a hand guide? We didn't get any flyers, did we?
No.
Oh, will all the hairs on my hairy little feet be safe once I go through? Or will they be singed off by the fires? Because, a halfling without any hairs on his feet.
I'm not sure if Muglug's patient enough to. He might just start walking through them.
Wait, isn't Fro within the robe of Muglug? So whatever he does, and they see a halfling just fall out of his robes.
No, we just got a set of ropes from the pen.
We're assuming the zombies aren't paying enough attention to notice that the halfling just appeared. Yeah. If they didn't notice, I'll be like, open in the name of the great one, open in the name. That's what.
I'm sorry, I just had a baby.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I had to pull out a bowl of green soup or whatever right over there for the prisoners. Yeah, this is the afterbirth. was into anyone.
Did we get any indication if these would hurt us or not, or if it's just some sort of religious trial?
That's what I'm checking. Or that's what I'm wondering too.
These just look like they're part of the purification ritual. You do get the impression that this is an evil aligned deity, if it wasn't obvious before.
Mm.
Are they watching us?
Screw it. My lady guides me.
Another guy comes. You hear open in the name of the Great One. Another guy comes
Dean.
through with his robes.
And then we hear, Dean, you're up next.
Yep, exactly. I wish I had opened a microbrewery.
Okay. The Hormir's gone across, I guess.
And this guy's, hello. Services have already started. Can I get through, please? If you're gonna be lollygagging.
Go join Hormir. That's what happened. We both get that
You
one.
hear him, going through the splashing and whatnot, and it's just like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes over here, and
Ooh, what's on the statue?
he says, and this guy, he like kind of looks back at y'all and how y'all are kind of hesitating, and he goes into this area, and he says, he just kind of mutters, because he's Seti, minion, no anka. And then he goes through the door.
Seti, the women, Monolith. Is there anything on this altar up here or whatever? What is it?
It's just a collection for money.
Probably not a good idea to rob from the gods. So, away from that. Actually, I'll put the copper and the silver bin there from the guards that we went
That you
betting on my luck at their
that you
last.
roughed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Hormir's going to try copying that dude, like word for word, movement for movement, what he did, to see if the single worked for him.
And repeat the words for me.
Seti, Minion, and Kala.
Seti works. Minion works. Give me a investigation check or a perception check, your choice, to see how well you heard him on that last one. Non-Kala works. Or
Non-Kala.
Nolanka, sorry, Nolanka.
No.
The DM failed his
Perception
perception.
check.
That works, and you're able to emerge into the next room.
Wait, Hormir, don't leave me with these two. Seti, Minion, Malanka.
Alright, you go in here, and this room is chock full of cultists that I'm not showing.
Seti, Minion, Muglug.
Is that what you said?
It's
Alright, you take 30 points of fire damage, and you've now suffered blindness.
Ouch.
Wow.
And the healers are in the other room.
Ah!
Let's see. Is there a saving throw for blindness? Constitution saved.
Hey, your friends are in danger.
Make a 15. He made a 13. You're blind. You're now blind, and okay, now I'm going to have to figure
Was
out.
that a trap?
Huh?
Was that a trap?
It was like a bunch of glyphs that went off in that room, as well as a
Oh, that's dexterity. Never mind.
yeah.
Traps and spells.
So you had three times 10 points of fire damage, and now everybody knows that you just screwed up, including people in this room and the zombies next door. Derelict, did you go through, or had you not waded through?
Yes, that's what I did 3 yet.
I wouldn't know, to be honest, because I was just hanging back, contemplating going through the water.
Usually after you've seen all three of us go through. Relative
Yeah,
chance.
seeing all through, but would I be able to hear you guys from there?
Good question.
Okay, well I guess this will. It's a good thing that I didn't bother prepping, because we're about to TPK.
Yay!
Whoa! Oh, come on, man!
Mugglug.
Killed us all, and it wasn't me. Derelict, he killed us all.
Let's see.
But to be fair, if it wasn't Derelict, it
It-
probably would have been Muglug.
It would have been Mugglug.
And
Do we have a way back into the other room, or are we kind of stuck by a wall here?
well, you've got zombies coming up the rear now.
Ooh, zombies up the rear.
Yeah, but the question is, can we get back into the other room, or are we stuck?
Oh no! Oh no!
Because now they're alerted to your presence. Hold on, let me figure out who's leading the ceremonies here. You see a bunch of people with their hoods and their cloaks. 3 guys at the front in particular look let's see.
2, 4,
Let's see
6,
if I've got
8.
these guys.
9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Time for some
This
fireballs, right?
dude-
If I don't even add fireballs.
Yeah.
Let's stick this dude in there, and let's stick. We've got another, and we've also got. Where's this? Zealot guy or whatever the hell he is. There we go. That guy. Okay, these guys are standing around this pool area. Let's put these guys over here. All right. And oops, what did I just do? Sorry, I went click happy here. All right, so zombie initiative. Oh wait, I gotta find the zombies. Zombie stat. Zombies aren't that bad, right?
Nope.
It's the other guys that are gonna screw you.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So I did the zombie. I did. Let's do the cultist. Let's do the cult fanatic. And let's do their holy leader. All right. Did I not click on any of their icons? No, I did not.
No.
Just the zombie, right? Cultist.
Five, eight.
Fanatic.
That's not good. Can't you go with your other cultist roll?
All right. Okay. It looked like they had just finished ripping the heart out of the beating heart out of somebody's chest when y'all walked in.
Mm.
Or something like that. I don't know.
Hey guys, pretend like you were just cultists.
And let's see, do I need to sort this or is it already sorted? Derelax is up.
It looks sorted.
All right. Does it look like these zombies are going to attack me?
They're going for the room. They're coming towards you as far as you know. You can give me a perception roll to see if it looks like that or not.
All right.
Looks like
Nope.
they're coming right at you.
Why do you do this to me?
Darlax, I
rolled
knew
an
him so
8.
well.
Yeah, I did. So I guess. So there's 4 of them.
Mhm.
I'm going to bring out Bar Ethel.
I thought he was gonna say I'm gonna bust out my breath weapon. Nope.
Mhm.
No, I'm going to save that for the cultists.
He's assuming he's gonna make it to the next room without setting off the glyphs and going
Right.
blind.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna shout, "Oh no! The zombies betrayed us! They're turning against Set! I must destroy him!" And I bring out Bar Ethel and swing at the first one. And that's going to be... Does that hit?
12 will hit.
All right. 16 damage.
Okay, hold on, wait, what the hell's going on here? Oh, that's why.
Oh, yeah, and I get a second attack. Is it still up?
Yeah, hold on. 16 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still up, yes.
Now use my second attack on it. And 10 will not hit or will hit.
Oh, well, this is zombie.
Yeah, that's
A 10 will hit.
16 damage again.
All right, that one destroyed.
And then I'm going to go up to the next one and use Action Surge. And attack it Action surge and attack it twice. And oh shit, those both hit. 19 and 16.
Then that will destroy that one.
And I shout, "Destroy the blasphemers!" And I point to zombies.
Nobody's falling for it, dude.
No one there didn't even notice, but except for them.
Oh, I didn't know because I failed my perception roll. Thank you.
Okay, cultists.
Or what?
So let's see here. This is the
Are those pillars in the center
let's
of the
go
room?
let's go over this. Let's go over the description real quick so that way you'll know. 2 rows of thick pillars covered with chaotic designs support 50-foot tall ceiling of this hall. At the north end of the chamber is a huge stone idol of a man with the sneering head of a jackal. The eyes of the idol look like large red gems. The idol's hands rest on his knees. Before the massive idol, a pit 10 feet across glows with a pulsating red light.
So Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a picture of what they sacrificed? Was it a man or a woman, or was it something else?
What's that?
Can we get a picture of the sacrifice? Was it a man? Was it a woman? Was it?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I don't know who the hell the sacrifice was. It was a halfling
Great. Yeah,
because they were easy to throw.
right. I'm not sure what he's doing. Here, but
Okay, so all right, all these dudes are gonna turn and like I guess some alarm went off or something. So now they're all gonna look at the people that just walked through the door, and Muglug is now blind, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's see, they have. So these guys are gonna go up and start slicing.
brothers, why do you slice at us? We are not the enemy. This is the one who came behind us.
They're gonna be take off your hood. One of them calls
Cormier
out.
takes off his hood, and he's disguised like one of the dudes outside. So
All right. All of you take off your hood. They look down at you, Fro.
All right. I'm new to this caravan. I'm one of the refugees. I seek to gain power with your group.
They're gonna attack you. They're not falling for it. You can give me a persuasion or a deception with disadvantage if you want to try it, and I'll roll a wisdom check against it.
oh, I rolled in both.
Yeah, I got a 6 and a 20. So,
Yeah, they didn't
Cormier.
fall for it. So one guy, one guy's gonna try to slice at you.
Oh, Fro, I knew him so well.
Is
Is
a
this out
16
for
hit
or who?
for Fro?
No. Thank you, Ring of Protection.
All right, next guy is gonna follow suit and swing at you. The 17 hit.
Nope.
All right. The next guy's gonna try to gonna tell you, Hormir, get out of the way, or stab him.
I'll step through the guy next to me if I can. I've got a plan.
Okay, so then he
Arch-
goes over there, and he takes a swing at
Actually, can I
Ooh.
retcon that? I've got a better idea.
All right.
Sorry. I go, yeah, sure. Bam, word of radiance. They all need to make con saving throws, all the ones within 5 feet of me, except for Fro.
And
Okay. So they're holding their action because they're waiting for you to get out of the way. So we'll get to your action then, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So then, Fro.
yeah, I'll do it. Okay. I was tempted to kind of go invisible, but I'll be nice. I'll say that for later. So invisibility, no, that's not what I want. Hold on, cancel. Okay.
Isn't the door between us like closed right now?
No, it's open.
Yeah.
Then why am I speaking the words if it's open?
Yeah,
It's
just
like a open close thing. It opened up once it alerted to everybody to your presence.
Oh, okay. Okay.
what is it? Ultras. Shatter. And then I'll select it to move it into this. Oh, 100% to pick it up. So I'm doing a shatter right here. 22 points of shatter damage.
Okay, that would be.
And it's con saves, I believe. DC 14.
Doesn't that affect us as well?
Yeah, have to
What
have
were the circlets?
Con save?
anything that's what? No, not you. I'm doing it out on the like big guys about the pool. So it's still
Oh, I
taking
thought you were
weapons
doing it on your spot. Okay, never mind.
No, he did it. He
Yep.
did it over here.
And then I don't know if there's any inanimate object you need to be worried about over there or not.
So,
He broke the statue.
Non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage as if it's in the spell's area.
what happens if it's magical?
I guess it's magical saving throws or something.
Hmm.
If it's a creature, it takes damage. If it's magical and it's not a creature, then it doesn't take damage at all, I guess.
Right, but if it's non-magical, then it's still taking damage. May or may not affect that stuff.
So
Anyway,
basically, if it's an elemental or whatever, or a golem, it takes damage, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a creature.
Yeah, it actually says earth elementals or whatever would have a disadvantage on this save. And
So if it's just a magical statue, it doesn't take any damage.
yeah, that's my bonus action. I will inspire good
Okay.
old Hormir.
So 11.
Thank you.
So it's giving him an inspiration. And then I will. Okay, so is it open? Can I duck out?
Yeah, you can.
I will take the attacks of opportunity to try to get out of the room. So 1, 2, 3, repeating the words as I leave.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunity attacks.
Sure.
Yep. Oh, I think you're hit.
One hit, yeah.
1 hit for 6 slashing.
Huh.
You said you were repeating your words on the way out?
I don't exactly remember what they are myself.
Yeah, you said them on the way in, so we'll assume that you said them on the way out.
Might have been a little flummoxed by Mr. Bugler messing up the last one.
All right, Muglug. Blind Muglug.
So I don't know if he saw that as I was running away. But,
I think since I'm blind, I will drink a potion of healing.
right, that's a potion of that's fine.
And it was 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you get to redo your Constitution save.
Ouch.
You're still blinded. And that it?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so one dude. He's going to.
Actually, one sec. Constitution is not an ability check, right?
It's a saving throw.
No,
Constitution
save
saving
throw. Good. That's it. Yep.
throw.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see, hold on. Can he see you? I don't think he can see you. What if I went this one? I started here. Let's start here. 5, 10, 15, 30. Still may not be able to see you. Right?
In the room. It's gonna be hard to see me.
Yeah.
Could take a dash action.
Yeah, he could. Let's do that. Actually, no, he's just gonna dodge. Okay, Hormir, you pull off the radiant
Word of Radiance, yeah.
word of radiance, and the damage was how much?
Well, they've all got to make Constitution saving throws first. Everyone within 5 feet of me.
Gotta roll the damage.
Well, go ahead and roll the damage now. 2d6.
What was it?
It's okay.
2d6, yeah. 5 damage. And this 14 is the DC.
So then that one. And then how much was the damage?
5.
Okay, so then this one takes 5 damage. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then the last one also takes 5 damage. All right.
And then Dr. Zoidberg style, whoop, 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 straight back through the wall. And coming through, seeing Muglug like stuck staggering around by the door, I'm just going to grab him and try and pull him round the corner with me.
Okay.
Is that? I'm guessing that's an athletics.
It is, yes, but with advantage.
He's blind, so he doesn't allow the turn.
Yeah, only it's not strong.
I think
It just gags him like a dog on a collar.
But I mean, I'm assuming you're saying let's go, Muglug, right?
Yeah, like Muglug, come on, out of the way of the door.
I'm thinking he might still take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, I would take 4 attacks. Well,
Well,
No.
no, some of them are on me too. 2 of them are on me, so the other 2 are on here.
oh yeah,
Just-
so
Or use their reaction on me.
Yeah, so two attacks of opportunity.
okie dokie. The 17 hits.
7 slashing.
Boom. And that is all his move now.
Tell my bug, stand here and slice at anything that comes near you. If you hear them breathing.
Just not me.
Just windmill your axe around.
This way. Point.
More of these
Or like
dudes.
push me.
Yeah, just push you like facing the door. Just say windmill your axe.
It's actually a chair.
Oh yeah, you're upgraded to your chair. Oh, I forget.
All right, and then the rest of them are dodging. Derelax, you're up.
Now I'm gonna do an attack on this zombie.
Okay.
And Barthel.
That'll hit.
All right. 14 damage. And then my second attack,
Also hits.
16 damage.
That one just completely destroys the zombie.
And I move up next to this guy and go.
He says, "Oh no."
And I go, a microbrewery is a fine business and an establishment. You should try it and leave this way behind.
But you already killed the one that talked about microbreweries.
Oh, how was this one?
They all look the
It's
same.
okay, we all look alike. Okay, cultist's turn.
Undead?
Oh yeah, the undead. Oh yeah, the zombie's turn. Yeah, you're right. It is the zombie's turn.
I was not saying the cultists turn undead. Did the zombies lose their turn?
Yeah, I think I lost the zombie.
Yeah, you may have deleted the zombie. That's the mistake I often do. Delete the one that I rolled for.
Yeah. So there would have been that other zombie would have gotten an attack on you. Actually, no, I still have to make their Constitution saves, don't I?
But our,
No, because Barathel's ability keeps them from coming back.
No, that makes them. That's independent from undead fortitude.
but it also deals radiant damage. So. It's
Oh yeah,
actually
you're right.
not
Never mind.
Yeah.
So either way, okay. So one zombie's gonna attack you.
It's
17.
18 now. It's 18 now, thanks to Blade.
All right. I don't know why I gave you that. Oh wait, cultist's turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can skip.
Well, if it's any constellation, I think Fro is also 18 and he's not wearing plate.
Yes, I have my duty, my precious.
Really? How do you get 18 with a ring? I mean, I know
Yeah,
the
you
ring's
can move
+1, but what
halfway
else are you
up.
wearing?
I was wondering that. I mean, it's studded leather, right? It's decks.
Yeah, it's probably a high deck.
It's 3 decks. It may even be a 17. I'm not sure. What is the ring +1?
The ring's +1, yeah.
Yeah, the
Is
rings
it?
+1.
So that would be a +1, right?
So he's got a 13.
Uh,
Or
studded
it should be
is 12 plus
shield.
dex.
Because that's why I walk. It's my shield.
12, 13, 14,
So you have
15,
a shield?
16, 17, 18. Yep, he has it.
Cool.
It's great to use a walk more than in the kitchen.
So okay, so we've got cultists now that are gonna file out.
Good. Put them in a nice area.
They say the magic words.
Did you delete the cultists as well?
No, I
No,
just
they're
wrapped
at the
them. I
bottom of the
skipped.
stack right there.
I
Oh,
accidentally.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6.
Yeah, let's get around for me
4,
here.
5.
Excellent. Excellent. No, not there.
We should have blocked the door, Helmir. I don't know why you moved down.
Because if I didn't, it would be my corpse blocking the door.
That's all right.
See, he's
You
only
say
got
that
2
when you're down
back.
to like 1 hit point.
First now, at least Mugwum's going to be able to save him a few more times, right?
All right.
I think it would have still only been 2 people against all of us.
All right. I get to have
I
some
thought you
fun
were
now.
blocked.
Let me start at 12 o'clock and work my way around. 12 o'clock, Mugleg, is it a straight roll for me?
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe
it's
not because I'm
advantage.
blinded.
It's advantage, right? Because you're blind. So 16 or a 13. Does a 16 hit?
Hits.
Ouch.
All right. So then 1 o'clock is going to attack you.
Hits.
Ouch.
3 o'clock will attack you.
Misses.
Gee, why are these guys picking on the blind guy?
So then we've got nothing at 6 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock they'll attack Hormir. That's a straight roll.
Miss.
9 o'clock. Who do they want to hit? Let's see. How do I do it? Let's see, 1 or 2 will be Muglug. Hormir, it's a straight roll from 9 o'clock.
Miss.
And then at 10 o'clock will be Muglug, and that's advantage.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
All right. Let's see who else gets. So that's their movement. Let's see.
How you feeling, Mugwump? Can't give a good read on your bar there. You're about a third of your hit points, I guess.
Mugleg doing great.
Oh,
Mugleg always doing great.
good. Oh, more coming.
All right. Now it's Fro's turn.
debating about how to do this. I'm gonna move it to see what it looks like. Like I said, I have to move in to see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna mock one. So I'm mocking the one at I guess 10 o'clock, was it? Is that 2D? Yeah, it is. So that is a wisdom save, DC 14 on this guy.
Okay. It's supposed to be a straight roll, so he failed.
Takes 8 points of damage.
Points. Okay.
Still up.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, running up here. Try to get to Airlax if he needs help. There were other people.
So that's one opportunity attack.
Why? Why?
You were stood here, weren't you?
Nope.
No, I was here.
Oh, okay. It would have been a miss anyway. So.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
And move.
Mugla, go crazy. Reckless, frenzy, rage. Ah!
Careful, Hormir.
So did Hormir.
Hit things with chair.
Is that with advantage or? Oh, you're
Happy chill.
Hit things with chair.
Who you hitting?
I don't random.
that's good.
+2.
D7 because Hormir's no bonus.
17 points to one of the 6 around me, 7 around me.
Sorry.
All right. So
4
it's
o'clock. 1, 2,
so
3,
it's a D7.
3 o'clock.
And Hormir feels a whiff of air as a chair.
I know this is
That's
what I
fine.
get into standing next to Muglook.
Okay, so 7. 1, 2, 3. So that's this guy.
Sure.
Oh. First he gets mocked and then the trash talk and then the chair hits him.
Uh-huh. He's having a bad day.
And that's it.
All right.
Hormir, save us now. Wait. More than.
Okay.
Oh, that's the bad. Big bad guys.
Do I get a save for blindness?
Oh yeah, you do.
And it was con save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15.
Beat a 15. Ugh.
Aren't
I
inspired
got
either.
+6. I have you still yet to roll higher than 12, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's the game trying to make it fun for theatrical effects.
Mm-hmm.
The blind gladiator against the hordes of minions.
Sounds perfect to Muglug.
Okay, go ahead, Hormir.
Well, this is pretty much not much of a choice for me this turn, but boosh. Let there be light, Muglug. And I tap him on the shoulder and cancel out the blindness.
Nice.
Okay.
But I don't have a good bonus action.
You have movement.
Yeah, but that's going to provoke opportunity attacks. I'm not a big fan of that.
You have movement.
Do you feel
I
the
can't cast 2 full spell slots in a turn, so yeah, this one is go.
All right, the Fanatics.
no?
What do these guys do? Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, let's do this. So that's on Muglug. It's DC 13.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. The other one.
I was gonna say, well, it would have been. He was blind, and then he came back, and then he was held.
I'm making him earn that chair.
It's really annoying as well because I go right after Muglug, so I can't debuff him before his turn. It's got to go a whole round around before I can debuff him.
Okay, so now it's Derelax's turn. I think the zombie gets one more go, right? And that's a critical miss.
Oh, out of luck.
All
I said I was
right, now it's your turn, Derelax.
Derelax is going to swing Barethel at him twice. I'm assuming, well, yeah, both hit. If a 10 hits, both of those hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that zombie's obliterated.
10 and 14.
Yeah, you destroyed that zombie.
As I stab him, I go, "You should have started a microbrewery instead." Knowing me as a player, knowing this is the wrong one, Derelax. And then Derelax is going to come over and open the new door.
Start to open the door? Okay. So that'll be...
Would that be a bonus action to open the door? Like just to pull a lever?
No, it's like you gotta crank the damn door open.
Oh.
I won't happen this turn.
I thought it was... Oh, so it's... Yeah, so would that be an athletics check or something? Or...
No. It's just gonna take, I think, till next turn for you to get it fully opened.
All right.
Is it starting to open? Like, crack it.
A halfling might fit through. And while you're starting to crank the door, you hear, "What's going on in there? Open in the name of the Great One. Do you need our help?" From the other side of the door.
You know, the temple we have.
And I say, you know, there's these two blasphemers down there. They this is such a horrible thing. I can't say it with a straight face. They're wrecking the thing. You must get them before they get out. They've already killed all the zombies.
I didn't know the zombie spoke Draconic.
No, he's speaking in common.
No, I'm But it would have been funny if you'd said it in Draconic. Like,
Draconic, I know.
Like you're like, when I get nervous, I speak in Draconic without thinking.
It'd be like that time with the Giants when I was trying to talk common. They asked me to keep speaking Giant.
All right, so that was Derelax, and now it's the cultist's turn. And so we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, let me just get these guys up.
Oh, jeez. That'd be perfect for a breath weapon.
Great.
Here, let's swing them around. Let's fill them in. Okay. We'll start at 7 o'clock and work our way around that way. So Hormir. It's a straight roll.
Miss.
That's the wrong button.
Oh, that will hit.
4 slashing.
Okay.
The next one. Let's see, 1 or 2 is Muglug. Next one's going after Muglug. Because you're held, what does that mean?
He has advantage.
I don't know. I'm checking.
He would have
It's
had advantage anyways.
advantage, I believe.
And then is a hit a critical hit automatically?
Hits count as critical hits.
It's paralyzed. Yeah. At the end of each of its turns,
Does an
you can
18 hit?
18 hits.
So then I roll another 1d6.
No, don't worry about it. I take because I'm raging, I take half damage, but since it's critical, I take full damage. I don't lose
And
my
then the
rage if I'm
damage-
incapacitated.
Yeah, but that means you still take half damage.
Yeah, so I still take half damage, but since he's critting, it's double damage, right?
So he's just going to take a straight 7. Is what
Just
he's
take
saying.
straight 7, simpler.
Okay.
Okay, so then that's 9 o'clock, right? So then 10 o'clock is again with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Miss.
And then at noon,
Hits.
4.
So 2.
Well, no, it's a crit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to roll another d6.
Well, I'm
What
saying
if
he
he's
just
4?
won't half it.
I'm just.
Just don't half the 4.
Yeah, but it's a crit already.
Oh,
You
you're
can't
right.
crit a crit, right?
You're
So
right.
I'd
So
still
it's a
take half
straight.
of a crit.
So it's still half. It's just a shitty
Yeah.
roll, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Looks like it should be a lot higher. And then 3 o'clock.
All your rolls count as crits right now. Misses.
All right. Fro.
Okay. I'm gonna do 25-foot move. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Blue water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll drop shatter in the blue circle.
Thanks for them all bunch up for us.
So how much is that?
About to find out. Gotta hit. No, it is
That's as high as you can.
11 points. Not that high, but
You couldn't make it a higher level spell?
No, I've used up all my second level spots with not patterns today.
All right.
If we had had a short rest between here and the
Constitution.
happy, so whatever.
All right. So first this guy. Wait, these are straight rolls. That's a 13. And what do we have to beat?
14.
14.
So that's
Alright.
11
11 or-
points. So that guy's gone.
Yay.
This guy.
Will that affect-
Saves. So that's how many points? Half of 11?
Yeah.
9's a save for DC 14.
No, it's a DC 14. Yeah.
Oh, no, he did not save. I don't know why I thought I rolled a different number. Okay, so that's 11 points for that one. Wait, hold on. Okay, so that's 11. And what is the hold on,
Damage type?
No, wait, I just got to do this again. That's the same guy. He made a 19 on his concentration check.
Yeah.
So he's still got hold person up. So then the next guy fails. So he's gone. This guy fails. He's gone. This guy
Okay.
saves.
I'll avenge my brothers falling into like flies around me.
And then this guy saves. And then this guy. Is that a save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 14.
And then this last guy.
Last guy.
Saves. Alright. Okay, so that's the shatter.
Did you miss some guys? I think you missed this guy and this guy, didn't you?
Oh, I did miss this guy. Yeah. He's gone.
And I'm gonna say
And
formation.
then this guy, I'm gonna say he's out. He's not fully in that shatter, so.
Fair enough.
Well, I figured you skipped that guy. But I thought you missed this guy as well. I could
Wait,
be
it
wrong.
looks like I. Hold on, no, I got that guy. Did I miss this guy right here? I
They,
think I did.
all the ones in the circle should have taken some damage.
Yeah, I think I missed one more dude.
Ooh.
That guy's gone.
It's not that this is helping us. Now we're just going to have more tough guys come up.
Yeah, true. But hey, 20 scimitars can be deadly too. Quite a bit more deadly. 20 scimitars.
How many shatters do you have?
Hmm?
How many shatters do you have?
Oh, that's my last second level slot too. And I've used my last bardic inspiration form here.
I've already got it.
You've already used it?
I haven't used it yet.
Okay, it just says
Okay,
that.
Muglug's up.
We were in the room.
You
Save.
still got hold person up. Does hold person allow a subsequent save
Every turn, yeah.
at the end?
Yeah.
At the beginning.
And I was checking because I was hoping the concentration.
So
would
you're
snap.
still hold.
Yep.
Nope. Muglug, stop thinking about
That's the
looting.
best part. Is the entire battle, I've only gotten one attack so far.
Just wait till we release the Muglug. You'll learn the true nature of pain. Oh, Chatter's done. Oh, the guy with the staff coming up now.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking away.
How the hell did that happen?
He just got
No
back.
idea.
He just got on steroids.
Large person?
Oh well, whatever. I can't get it to fix. It is not fixing. All right, whatever.
Oh, he did it. He had a bad computer. One of my favorite wizards I've ever played was the transmuter class or specialist.
Let's see. Hold
It's
on.
nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, right. Come on over here. Show us what you can do.
All right. I'm going to.
Hold on.
I don't think the bad guy's done yet.
This wizard is gonna just throw a huge fireball and kill all the cultists with us in the class. There will be no witnesses.
Okay, DC 15 deck save, but it's really 2d8, so I'm gonna add one more d8
Not new.
for Muglug.
Doesn't he already like automatically fail saves for Dex if he's restrained like that?
Yes, too.
Okay, well then that's 5 points of radiant damage.
How much does that do to Muglug? How much is left?
Not much.
It's hard to see.
This is karma, my blood. Karma.
Got 4 points left. So what it shows me. Okay, now it's Cormier's turn.
Well,
Forward.
that changes my strategy.
You step into my book space and then do the word of radiance.
Yeah.
You won't run out of consequence of attacks of opportunity.
No, I know, but at the same time, I don't know if it's much help as keeping Muglug alive.
I figured we can both keep Muglug alive over the next few turns because I've got healing words and you've got your spells. If either of us goes down, then that creates problems.
Yeah, but I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just sitting here held, right?
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to break the hold. But if I break the hold now,
I'm just dying
the
anyway.
second you take a hit, you're going to die.
Yeah, just drop the guys around him. Step into his space and work.
Especially since I don't get.
You can't
Especially since I don't get a turn until all the way around the initiative.
Yeah.
Here's a question, and think about it carefully. Are you guys going to be able to escape, or
I'm going to move to
Get the door open.
without provoking attack.
Yeah, that will provoke. Well,
I'm staying within his threatened square if I go diagonal. Like
you'll provoke from that one. Yeah, you're.
Oh yeah, because I'm moving away from him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd take one attack of opportunity to get around there.
All right, let me try that.
Miss.
Okay.
And then con saves from the 3 in front of me.
26.
Yeah, I'll roll that now.
Which con saves for Word of Radiance?
10 or 5. Or no, it's just 10, isn't it?
Well, only one of them fails, so one of them takes 10 damage.
All right.
And that's a cantrip, so I will bonus action a healing word onto Muglug. Wow, roll 20, really? Wait, why is that only 1d3?
1d4?
1d4.
Isn't it plus?
It's spellcasting mod, right?
So.
Let me check.
Yeah, it should be a spellcaster.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, plus spellcasting. I don't know why it's not adding it. Well, my spellcasting mod is wisdom, so another 3, so 6 healing my cloak.
Okay.
Couldn't you have jammed up the door with Snake?
I think Snake's 4, isn't he? Like 4 5x5s next to each other in a square. He's a large creature. I wouldn't have been able to put him there.
Okay.
But he's skinny.
But like, if this room was empty, he could fit in there. But because there's 2 people there, I can't throw the staff in and have him occupy the space because it counts as occupied.
Yeah.
Plus, there's those glyphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, fried snake.
Fried Snake. Okay. So is that your turn?
Now, if he gets someone to say one of the words inside that room, one of the wrong words,
Hey, wait.
command or something.
So Snake's not the only ability of that staff, right?
Let me double check. That's what it's got written on Roll20, but I'll have to check my DMG.
No, I'm saying on Roll20, if you look at not Snake, but at Pharaoh's ruling staff.
There's other things it does.
Oh, I didn't realize this was the same staff. I thought it was 2 different staffs because they were named differently.
Well, yeah. Well, you named him Snake when he turns into a snake, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that the Pharaoh's ruling staff was the snake staff. I thought they were 2 separate staffs completely.
No, it's the same one.
Then I get it.
Okay.
What's it do? What's it do?
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Ooh.
Everybody should be able to read it, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
for
that would have
God's
helped a lot.
Yeah, sorry, I honestly didn't realize that this was the same staff.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, I think.
you can use it to haul out my corpse.
You're not gonna die, don't worry.
Well, I might die. I'll have to get rezzed.
Price. Yeah. That's a pretty
I'm just
nice.
saying it's not that big a deal.
Maybe I should check the drift globe to see if it has any weird things.
Well, y'all have that other. The drift globe is straight up the drift globe, right? That's
Yeah.
the DMG. But you also have the star gem of Mopilar, which is a gem of seeing.
The other thing I gotta say is you probably would have been better to have not healed me,
Right.
because if I went down and then you did a healing word, I'd come back up and I wouldn't be held.
Yes, but you come back up with no rage and like 6 hit points with 3, 4, 5 people all aiming at you. You're gonna go back down in 1 turn.
Yeah, but he's got no rage on him now. Does he?
It's gonna become whack-a-mole either way.
No, his rage is still up because he's been getting hit tacked.
Yeah, as long as I
Exactly.
keep getting attacked, my rage stays up.
So if I keep you up, your rage stays up, which means you take less damage overall. If you go down, this becomes a very much different situation.
Maybe.
I do not have the spell slots to be having a fight over keeping you alive. I'll tell you that now.
All right. So who's next?
Whoever's after me.
Yeah.
All right. My goes.
Are those the zombies? Because I thought they were dead.
The zombies are gone. Yeah. You
Various,
smelled the last one.
These are the spellcasters
So
that have a hold of a person.
So that lightning shot. That would be nice. Yeah. I can see the nice straight line right there. It's here to here. Yeah,
okay.
great lightning shot, right?
So the other guy is gonna cast Whole Person on Hormir.
No.
DC 15.
No. He's not here right now.
Oh, did he step away?
Yeah.
Who wants to roll for him? You're like, we're not rolling for him.
We could just move on. He doesn't have a turn for a while, right?
Sure.
Okay, and then the other one's gonna do the other one's gonna do healing word on you, Muglug. Or not healing word, that's the wrong one. Sacred
You gonna
Flame.
heal me?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay, you need to make a wisdom save for hold person. And
Okay,
Muglug just
sure.
take 9 points of radiant damage.
You
DC
said
15.
wisdom save.
Alright, you're good.
You should have hit me with a damaging spell.
They'll wait till you're held before they do that. Okay, Derelax.
Okay. Do you guys really want me to open the door or come help?
Come help.
Open the door.
Okay.
You gotta open the door to get out eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Problem is he's too far away to help.
In the future, don't just leave it in here. It doesn't fit. They
I
won't
mean, you
take
could
it
open your door and then move afterwards.
back in front of the garage because they'll leave the whole thing.
Okay. And my distance is. Oh, nice. They're all 20, under 30 feet. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to swing my sling at them.
Huh? There it is. Good. Nice.
I'm going to swing my sling at the one standing at the corner.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, check out the Saints game. They play today. Yeah, but hey, Washington.
Does that hit?
Was it
Yes, that
unblocked?
will hit.
All right. 5 damage.
Washington.
Oh, wait, I get 2 attacks.
Okay, well that one went
Oh, no,
down.
I think you did that.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, that'll miss. Okay, is that it for you?
Yeah, because I have a plan, but it's a little loopy.
Hey, shoot my chest. No, that one is that too.
All right.
Yeah, they got 101 yard pick six. Nice. All these things on it, bring all we do. Pretty good. Thursday, the road.
We'll start at the one between Muglug and Hormir.
But the bus, I don't believe.
He's gonna attack Hormir.
And I don't think they're open except for from 9 to 5.
Does a 16 hit you, Toby? You there, Toby?
Everything going all right?
Y'all hear me, right?
Yep.
I hear you. Might have slipped out again. It is 2:30 in the morning, remember? Or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
The tea went right through. Your sounds. Strange sounds. Yeah. Okay, so. Can we bring up his character sheet and see if it is? It's dropped out.
Well, I tell you what. Let's call it a night
Yeah.
because it is 10 o'clock, and I think this is just how we'll leave it right here. Right?
The cliffhanger.
It'll be on the cultist's turn. Is this thing? How did this thing lose the sword?
It was the start of the minion's turn. And you were the cultist between Premier and Muglug.
I
Sure.
So really, I just need this. I just need that. There we go.
Basically,
So we're almost the top of the order, but okay, we'll leave it like this. We'll say
Okay.
cultist, fro, mug, holy dude,
Yep.
Vormir, fanatic, parallax, and let me end the stream. So we'll continue next weekend. This reminds me very much of a certain assault on the Forge of Fury.
Yep.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
So, ending the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see what happens next time. I know I'm biting my nails.
And remember, Mug, it's not all about you all the time. That's Mug.
All right, bye. So everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.